Hi everyone, this is Bob with CellTechProductions.com with another audio tutorial. This time we're going to take a look at my favorite way to record a stereo acoustic guitar using only one microphone. So let's get started. What I have set up here is the Rode NT1A condenser mic. This is a good quality mic that's affordable, and it's great on vocals, acoustic guitar, and about anything else that you want to mic up. Now, for those of you that are not familiar with this mic, I'll put a link in the description so you can check it out. I'm going to make a stereo recording using this one microphone and doing 2 takes. Although the microphone is important, if you only have one, then your mic selection is very easy. So what's important then is the mic placement and finding the sweet spot. I'm going to be looking for 2 sweet spots. I'll start with the sound hole, which is generally boomy and muddy sounding and may not be desirable. Then I'll move the guitar so the mic is positioned further up the neck. I'll stop and play 1 bar of music where the neck meets the body of the guitar. Then I'll move to the 12th fret and then finally the 7th fret. I'll try to keep my distance consistent about 6 inches from the mic. Now keep in mind that a couple of inches can make a big difference in tone quality. I'm monitoring with headphones and checking for the best sounding spot. As I move up the neck, you will find the tone getting thinner with every inch I move towards my left hand. What you're going to hear is what's coming directly from the mic with no processing. Now, what sounded best to me in take 1 was when the mic was around the 12th fret, but it was angled about 45 degrees towards the body of the guitar. I'm going to use that for take 1. For take 2, I like the mic behind the bridge, angled about 45 degrees and pointed at the bridge. Now, in the second take, I tried to play exactly like the first take. That is physically impossible, but having that slight variation and panning the tracks hard left and right is what's going to give this a nice stereo spread. Now, another popular technique is to put a capo on for the second track and transpose your chords to stay in the key. So you may be playing open chords in the first take and then closed chords in the second. The whole idea here is to have a tonal difference between the 2 tracks. Let's get over to the DAW and apply some EQ and compression, and then we'll mix this into our track. So here we are in Pro Tools, and I have the 2 acoustic tracks that we just recorded. And let's start with the first one here. This is the one that was recorded with the mic on the 12th fret and then angled over towards the body of the guitar. I've only added EQ and compression to the tracks, and here's what it sounds like with no EQ. So the only thing I've done here is I've started at 60 hertz and just used a high-pass filter and pulled everything out. So let me unbypass this. I'm just going to solo the 60 hertz up so you can hear the muddiness that's down there at 60 hertz and below. So I stopped here right around 60, 65 hertz and just pulled pretty much everything out. And then I boosted a high shelf here, it looks like around 43K, and just to brighten it up a little bit, and that's what we have with EQ. And then I took a Renaissance compressor, applied about 3 dB of gain reduction, and then just made up that gain just to kind of even out the dynamics of the guitar, and it kind of cut off those peaks a little bit. So here it is without, and then I'll unbypass it. On. You can see it's just hitting those high points. So just a little bit of compression, just a little bit of EQ. I basically did the same thing for the other track that we recorded at the bridge end. The only difference here is that bridge end was a little honky sounding. So let me solo that part up for you. A little boxy and a little honky. So it was around 580. I'll turn it up. So we pulled out that boxiness here. We rolled off around 60 hertz again, and then in this one, around 6K, added about 3.5 dB. Just boosted that a little bit, just to brighten it up a little bit. So, and then let me turn that compressor on that track. And so that's the bridge in. And here's the 12th fret. Then I'll put them together. Now the real magic comes in when you pan them left and right. So here we go. Pan left and right. I'll go back to mono. Pan left and right. So you hear that big stereo spread when I pan those left and right. So you just want a little bit different tone between them. And the fact that we recorded those as separate takes makes a huge difference. So let me play this for you in the context of the mix. So there you go, guys, my favorite way to record and mix an acoustic guitar. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please give me a thumbs up if you did, and please comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.